of changing everything up, so apologies for the kind of weird background, but hopefully in the future, after a couple trips to IKEA, everything will be in order and everything will be cute and ready to film. Anyways, so today I'm going to get into the new iPad 3rd generation unboxing. I am so super excited. As some of you guys may know, I did buy the previous generation iPad for school last semester in or this semester. It's still this semester. Only till December 15th, guys. We got this. I don't know why I'm talking to you like you all go to UNM, but... Hey guys, so I want to take a second to apologize for how crazy my hair looks. I promise towards the end of the video it gets better. I promise. Like, what is that little thing happening there? What is happening? Okay, so I bought that one earlier this semester to use for school, and it's been amazing. I absolutely love it. You can check that out here. Is it this side? This side? Where the card popped? If I just switch around, that's why it's on the wrong side. Anyways, so if you haven't seen that video, you can check it out right here. It's just my school supply haul and giveaway. But when I filmed that, I knew that they were gonna come out with a new iPad this year because since they came out with the iPhone 10, they don't have the button, so I knew they would have to make an iPad without a button also, which was awesome because you get so used to the gestures on the iPhone that when you go back to an iPad, it doesn't make sense because one, there's a button and that's really weird, and it's just different gestures. Anyways, so I'm gonna get into the unboxing right now and I'm super excited. I wish I could have a cool knife like I just seen, but I don't think I have anything. Like I have a key that looks like a knife, but that's in my car. Just kidding, we don't even, oh my gosh. We don't even need a knife because they have pull tabs now. I almost forgot. Okay, so here is my bag. The first day I went to the Apple store, I got out of school early and I was like, well, let's go to the Apple store, we're already on the side of town. So I went and they didn't have bags, which is kind of unfortunate because it's like you have to walk with your new expensive toy to your car without a bag, kind of awkward. Anyways, it's fine, it's uptown, you know, it's safe. So the first day I went, I picked up this bad boy. Oh my gosh. I did get the student discount because I am a student. It is the new iPad. I love this. I don't know if it's like water marble, you know, like when you do your nail polish like that in a cup, it just looks like that. But I don't know what it's actually a picture of. I got the iPad Pro 11-inch with Wi-Fi because, you know, we don't need 3G if we can just telescopo, if we could just tether it from our iPhone. I'm losing it today, guys. Anyways, so I got the iPad, and of course you have to get the Apple Pencil. So I got this, and since it is the 2nd generation, they made it more fancy, so it is a little more expensive, which is kind of a bummer because you think, you know, it's like it's an accessory. And then, so after I left the Apple store, I was like, hey, let's go to Best Buy and see what cases they have. And then I go to Best Buy and there is nothing, absolutely nothing. And I'm like, I don't want to bring out my new toy into the world without a case on it. So the next day we went back to the Apple store, and then that's when we got the bag. And I got this iPad Pro Smart Keyboard Folio. I can't speak. I hated the old Folio because it didn't have like an actual case to it. It just like magnetized to the bottom of the iPad. Not very effective. So I'm glad they changed it into this whole design. I don't know if I'll be using this forever. I'm hoping once the new cases come out, I don't have to use this because I don't really like the keyboard. But you know, sometimes in class it's kind of effective. But the real case that I want is this bad boy. I love this case so much. It's so nice to just have in my backpack. And then also, if anyone's walking around the classroom trying to be a little, I don't know what I'm saying. Anyways, it just looks like a composition notebook. I love it. The back looks like a composition notebook. The camera kind of gives it away, but it's really hard to tell from far away. I love this notebook. I'll link the Amazon site down below where I found it. And it has a little slot for this pencil to go in, which is exciting because this new version, it's kind of a similar way that it charges, because instead of, oh my gosh, it's so stupid. I felt so dumb. Whenever I take notes near my boyfriend, he would always make fun of me because it just looks really weird. Like why, Apple? Like, who approved this? Who was like, yes, let's stick it in the bottom port? Why? I have no idea. Anyways, so luckily these days are over. Thank you. It was just like dangerous because it just like felt awkward. It was always in the way. Luckily, the new one isn't like that. I'm just gonna be giving this over to my mom so I don't have 8 iPads. It's super funny because back in the day when they first came out is what really got me into watching YouTube videos, because I would watch like iPad unboxings, reviews, and everything when the 1st generation came out because that's what I wanted. I knew I wanted to be a graphic designer ever since I was like 9, and so it's just something always I had in the back of my mind, like how can I be more creative, what can I use, what can the tools I use be, because I literally learned how to Photoshop images and do all these kinds of things in Microsoft Paint on a very old Acer laptop. So it's so crazy to see where technology is now. So let's get into the unboxing. Obviously we're first gonna start with the star of the show, this guy, and we've got a great little pull tab. Hold for plane sound. Interesting. interesting. So it's not even like a pull tab, it kind of just like breaks the seal for you, so it's easier to get off. ASMR? No, not working for you? Okay, let's see. I'm so excited. Drops iPad. Come on. I legit have my old iPad box right there. Let's actually do a size comparison. It's wild to think I was going crazy over the packaging 5 or 3 months ago. How long has it been? I have no idea. None of these are gonna be the thumbnail. Anyways, so it is just a tad bit bigger, which makes sense because it's a little thicker. But yeah, just 2 boxes. Struggling, guys, I'm struggling. There we go. And there it went. So here's the new iPad. I feel like my fingers have makeup on them, so I don't want to touch it. But here we go. Wow. Okay, I got the space gray. I think the space gray is what I got last time also. And let's see what we have in the box. Designed by Apple in California. Ooh, I heard the stickers are giant, so that's exciting. But a huge change is that we're now going to USB-C, which is crazy. If you guys are like, what do those things mean? I honestly don't really know myself, but it's just kind of a faster way to charge, and it's a different kind of USB port instead of, you know, like the Apple lightning cable hole and charger. What am I saying? It looks like this. I don't know if you can see. I'm the worst at this. Someone fire me. Will be inconvenient because when I go to bed, you know, it's easy to just have my iPhone and my iPad charging in the same area, and then once one's done, you just switch the cord to the other one. But now there's a new cord, which is cool, I guess, but kind of inconvenient. Also, did this not have a case on it? Oh, it does. Weird. Oh, weird. It's like paper. Whoa, okay, plot twist. I was very confused. Obviously it's gonna be a glossy plastic, but weird. Okay, anyways, yeah, and I remember, this is so old, but like when the first iPad videos came out, everyone was like, okay, and then let's remove this thing inside. And it was like, oh, this doesn't come out. I don't know, just a weird throwback, I'm sorry. And then we opened the pamphlet, iPad Pro, which I was kind of sad that there wasn't like a new name for it, just because when you're looking for accessories and things, it's the same as the 2 previous generations, but it's so different, you know, like the charging hole's different, there's no button, like the pencil's different, so it's just kind of awkward when you have to look for things and it gives you old versions that are kind of the same name. So I feel like they should have done like iPad 10, even though that wouldn't make sense, but it would just kind of carry on that whole X thing since it has no button, you know? Would make sense in my mind. Okay, iPad Pro. So we have a Face ID, Control Center, Dock, Home, Tips, App Switcher, Top button, Volume button, oops. Apple Pencil, tap to wait, USB connector, USB-C connector. Did I call it 3 earlier? I'm gonna be really embarrassed if I call it 3. It's USB-C and a smart connector. Attach smart keyboard, folio, or accessories to iPad Pro. Exciting! Okay, cool. And then we get, I don't know, why is that exciting? What is wrong with me? It's just basic. Ooh, and then look at these giant stickers. I never do anything with these stickers. I don't know why I have them or why they give us 2 of them. You feel me? But then I don't want to be that girl who has an Apple sticker on her water bottle. Anyways, it doesn't matter. Nothing matters, guys. If you want to put an Apple sticker on your water bottle, you do it. Okay. Dun, dun, dun. Wow. Okay, so it is absolutely stunning. It's so weird that it's so square, you know? It feels like the iPhone 5 iPhone, obviously, because it's so square. Like, you know, when you could put your iPhone down on a table like this and it would just stay because it was a square. But it's beautiful. There's no button obstructing anything. I'm so glad it came out when it did because your girl's been waiting a long time for this. Let's turn it on. Imagine how creepy that would be if I just did that for the whole time it needed to turn on. There should be charge in this. I don't know what's happening. Okay, while that works itself out, let's open the Apple Pencil. We have the same kind of thingy. Also bad, that was not a good one either. I expected it to take the entire sheet of plastic off. Anyways, so new Apple Pencil has the same little pull tab as the previous generation. Some more stuff, no stickers, obviously. Apple doesn't give accessories stickers, especially like the Apple Watches everyone assumed, but since they're like, oh, it's an accessory, you don't get stickers. So, and here is the pencil. Okay, so it does have a different feature of being bezeled, which is very interesting. Instead of being like a round pencil like the previous one, it has like a flat edge, which depending on how you hold the pencil might be comfortable or uncomfortable to you, just depending on your preference. I'm a weirdo that just keeps all the plastic. I don't know why, but this will just go back into the case where it came out of. There we go, plastic back in the box. And here we are. So here's the new pencil. My nails match my sweater. Am I really that girl? But yeah, you could get custom engraving if you ordered it online, but I just went in the store and it doesn't have my name on it. That's okay. This is not turning on, so I assume you have to charge it. Excuse me while I figure my life out. Also, did not come with headphones. I don't think they ever come with headphones. When they were doing the student run of products in August, you would get a free pair of Beats headphones, but since August is over, you don't get that anymore, which is kind of a bummer. But watching Apple switch to the USB-C on this device is like revolutionary, because that means they're going to be more inclined to start switching everything to USB-C, which is super exciting just because it's nice to have a universal charging, you know. Back in the day, this guy took all these old phone charging everything and he was like, no, we have to make this standard unit because we can't have a million different chargers for a million different phones. So he was like, hey, we're gonna use this version, and everyone was like, cool, great plan. And then that's what they did. So I think it's good that they're doing this with that, because hopefully in the future you won't have to buy $1 million iPhone charger because it's all gonna be standardized and it's just gonna be USB-C, hopefully. Oh, it turned on and it has 95% charge, so I don't know why I couldn't get it to turn on without plugging in. Weird. Oh, wait, that's long and a tight hold in there. Hola, English. Let me just, look at me, give me a second. Oh, ready? Are you ready for this? I'm excited. That's nice. Look at that! Apple, thank you, that's great, I'm so proud. But that is why there's a flat edge, so it can magnetize. But let's get into this guy. This doesn't have a little pulley tab. What the heck, Apple? Just gonna use some tweezers because they are right there on my vanity. Doop. I can't get it out. There we go. I'm running out of surfaces to put things on. And here we go. Okay, super exciting just to have a case so it'll stay safe, and if I drop it, it'll be less likely to break. This feels really light, which is really exciting because cases that make your smells weird. It smells like a nail salon in a weird way. Kind of has a little dent right there. Anyways, this is supposed to just, dang it, I thought it was like a case that like snapped into it, but it's just a magnet, which is kind of a bummer because that's what I was just complaining about. But see, there's these 3 little circles right there. Zoom in on that. Zoom in and enhance. And they just connect to these 3 little circles right there. Probably gonna return this case because I thought it would be more protective. Like I thought like everything would be covered. So I'm like kind of proud of Apple for making it a little bit better because the other one sucks so bad, but I'm kind of over it. But look, nice, sturdy, secure buttons. Probably take this to class this week, see how it functions. It's just gorgeous. It just looks like a tiny little computer, not even a computer, like a TV screen. Like it just looks so cute and like little, and I'm just stoked on the technology that we're able to live in. I saw this Instagram ad yesterday of like a little house robot that just goes around to your house, in your house as your like servant. It needs to, my brain. Anyways, and I tagged my boyfriend in it and I was like, man, we are living in the future. That is wild. How does this fold? I guess you just fold it backwards? Is that how we're supposed to do this? I feel like that's wrong. This is wrong in so many ways. I hate it. Why? No. Is this, no, the other one like had a flap that covered the keyboard when it flapped backwards. I am concerned. I feel like we take a step forward with the pencil and then this is just still bad. I guess you just fold it backwards and then you're forced to click the buttons from behind. Quick start. If you have an iPhone or iPad running iOS 11, what am I saying? 11 or later, bring it nearby to sign in automatically. So then we'll take this boy, who's conveniently sitting right here, just a composition book. Oh wait, oh, what's wrong with me? And then it pops up over here, set up new iPad, continue. It doesn't even look real. Setting up your iPad, finish on new iPad. Keep this iPad near your iPad while information is transferred. Also, I love this because obviously it's just a nice little back, and then it turns into a little triangle and it's in a stand, which is amazing because when you're in bed, you just have like a little stand, or you watching it anywhere, it's great. Or if you're in class, you turn it around like this and it's kind of elevated a little bit more to help you just hold it up like this if you don't want anyone to see you writing, and you just, sometimes I hold it like this and it looks like a, except when that bends, just be writing like this, hello. And it's like, that girl's just taking notes, but really, she's making business deals. Anyways, Face ID, iPad can recognize a unique 3-dimensional blah 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 blah. Continue. How to set up Face ID. What? I got fur everywhere. I'm so disappointed in myself already. Continue. Face ID is now set up. Continue. Restore from iCloud backup. Restore from iTunes backup. I haven't backed up that iPad. I don't want to. Honestly, I think I'm just gonna airdrop all the photos on that iPad to this iPad and just download the apps that I really use onto this one, and then we'll be good. So we're gonna set up as new iPad. Apple ID. Why are you gonna make me type it? It's literally the longest thing in the world. Oh, but wait, I have a keyboard. Why didn't I think about using a keyboard? You can't see this because it's out of frame. See, okay, another thing I think, there's this funny meme that's like iMac students in class, and it's like because it's so loud. But then like during a lecture when like the teacher's not really talking about notes or anything you should be typing, and you're like trying to get something done that's not really school related or specific to that class, you know, maybe you're doing homework for a different class that you have next in like an hour and you haven't done it, and you're like trying to type something in a class before that class, but then you're trying to type and your computer's like, and your teacher's like, we're not taking notes right now, so you shouldn't be on your laptop. That's never happened to me, but I'm paranoid that it will because they're so loud. Anyways, professors and tech, don't really care. What is my password? Hopefully that was the right password. We've been filming for 25 minutes and I'm really over it. I want to be done so I can use my new iPad. It may take a few minutes to set up your Apple ID. Terms and conditions agree. While we wait for that, I'm going to show you what these lights can do. I have a little remote right here, and look, if I go spin, it's like a party. Is it too distracting? Or can you not even tell it's doing anything? It's kind of fun. Maybe we'll leave it on for the rest of this video, making it more interesting. Let's check Amazon right now to see if they've made a new case for, let's find out. That's really all I want. Turn around, every now and then I I'm gonna be so over myself when I have to edit this video.
Okay, so I filmed this video on November 11th, and it's currently November 29th because I've had school and I can't edit all the time, so it takes me forever to get a video out. But just so you know, I work really hard to try and get videos out, but it's just hard.
So here it is. It's called Bin Tie iPad Pro 5.10 case with built-in Apple Pencil holder. And it's freaking amazing, but I want it for the next generation. Oh, keep your iPad up to date. Get the latest features. I'll be back when this is done. Hey everyone, okay, so it's been many hours. It is 5 o'clock now. I was filming in the morning, but it's nighttime now, and I just thought I'd wrap up the video. I got really sidetracked all day, but luckily I was able to work on a campaign for Instagram, and it's for Sunny D, which is super exciting. Here's a little sneak preview of it. I don't know if you could see it. So I was editing on this, and it was amazing. It was so nice. I hate this case though. So Apple gives you 14 days to figure out if you like something, and if at the end of the 14 days you hate it, you can go return it and you get your money back. And so I'll probably keep this on my iPad just for now, so I have something to protect it, obviously. But as soon as another option becomes available, I'm definitely gonna get it, because the buttons are just weird. Like, I don't know why you would do that on the back. Like, why? The magnet came off and I almost dropped it, so that was not good. Like, why don't you just put a case around it, please? Like, why not? The magnet on the Apple Pencil is okay. It kind of slid off earlier, but I don't think I had it secured it right. I think I maybe had it like this or something, which I don't think it charges like that, but it kind of holds. So far, iPad's amazing, pencil's cool, case not so good, but I'm loving it so far. Anyways, here's the box. We should turn this off. Hopefully we got a good thumbnail. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed, please be sure to leave a like and subscribe. Also, if you haven't already, be sure to turn on that notification bell so you'll be notified the next time I upload a video. Anyway guys, I love you so much. I hope you're having an absolutely amazing day, and I'll see you later. Bye. Just kidding. What is this hair? What generation are we living in? And this turtleneck sweater. Who am I? I need a knife. What am I doing with my lighting? I didn't even point my lights at me. Is it better lighting? Is it worse lighting? Like, I literally just turn them around and turn them on. Is this gonna make it worse or better? Like, now it's pointing at me. Is it worse or better? I guess editing Mikayla? Who's Mikayla? Editing Mikayla will have to let me know.
Honestly, that did actually help.